You can hear about a Bible verse or passage hundreds of times, and then sometimes it hits you in a completely new way. Well, that's what happened to me today when a friend of mine, a good close friend, sent me a passage, and it was like an unlock in terms of this passage is a victory all the time Bible passage. And I'll explain at the end of the time today, but it's daily time alone with God. This is the 2026 challenge where we help each other to at least 3 minutes. We want to get at least 3 minutes of daily alone time connecting directly with God. More important than what I have to say or what anyone else has to say. So let's pause the video right now. I'll give you the 3-part relational structure. The first minute is where you just pour your heart out to God based on Psalm 62:8. And whatever's on your mind, pain, hurt, frustration, anger, fears, dreams, confession of sin, it could be anything. You want to give that to God and even talk out loud to God because He's real. And so it helps sometimes to do that. Think of like a best friend or a spouse. Do that now, first minute. All right, second minute, this is where we rest in God's love. We're in a doing culture, a busy culture, a performance-based culture, and a distraction culture. So we need to push back the noise and then just rest in God's love, whatever that looks like for you to not do, whether it's to sit down, lay down, go on a walk apart from everybody else, and just fix your mind on Jesus. You might want to think about Hebrews 12, verses 1 and 2. Let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run the race of perseverance that God has marked out for us and fix our eyes on Jesus. So do that now, second minute. Third minute was where we anchor ourselves. We need to read or listen to something in the Bible, whether it's from the previous time or just your plan, and trust that God has something want to communicate, that He wants to communicate with you. And one encouragement to you, share it with someone you know, someone you care about, or maybe not. Maybe it's someone, a stranger. However God leads you, it's not always just for you. So do that. My time, 2 Corinthians 12, 9 and 10, I'll read it to you here. But He said to me, that is, God said, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I'll boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me. That is why, for Christ's sake, I delight in weakness, in insults, hardships, persecutions, difficulties. For when I'm weak, then I am strong. While it was a lot, bottom line is, Paul almost prefers, or it sounds like, to be in a place of hardship or difficulty, because then God's glorified and we have His strength to the fullest. See you tomorrow.